Some of you may be aware that Australians are simply not having enough children, creating a significant demographic crisis, one which successive governments have papered over by turning up the immigration tap. Only the other day, left-leaning Bloomberg ran the headline, Australia's Albanese rejects immigration cuts as far-right grows. But we are constantly reminded of the lack of babies being born here. Just recently, 7 News reported, Australia's fertility rate hits record low as more couples delay parenthood due to cost of living. At 1.42 children per woman, whatever a woman is nowadays, I can't keep up. This is well below the replacement level of 2.1. You'd think our national broadcaster, the ABC, funded by all Australians, would have a duty to stave off this demographic collapse by promoting the healthy nuclear family structures that have served human civilisation so well. Instead, since around 2020, I've noticed a particular trend on our tax-funded airwaves. Nuclear families are out. Every other type of alternative arrangement is in. For example, in 2020, they were publishing articles like this one on the ABC News website, What to Consider Before Suggesting an Open Relationship, which included ambiguous drawings of people kissing. I'm not sure how this is news, but the one thing I've learnt about the ABC over the last few years is that if it fits the narrative, it's served up as a matter of national importance. Actually, around this time, it seemed like pretty much every photo of a relationship on their site involved people of the same sex. Later in 2020, they followed up with more pertinent questions like, why more women are suggesting open relationships? They were effectively promoting the idea that women should trade in monogamy for a rotating cast of partners. That's a surefire way to solve our demographic collapse, by making sure nobody stays together long enough to actually raise a family. Other breaking news in 2020 included why these women enjoy sex during their period. Now, I'm not sure who exactly was asking for that, but as we all know, if you want to fall pregnant and start a family, the best time to do it is definitely when you're on your period. But we're just getting warmed up, dear listener. In 2021, the news included more existential questions like, what does it mean to be non-binary? This is perhaps when the ABC first introduced the idea of they-them pronouns to a large-scale audience. Chris uses they-them pronouns and says being misgendered can be uncomfortable. So basically, we were being told by our national broadcaster that we had to start using grammatically dubious terms to refer to people just so their feelings wouldn't be hurt. 2021 also included this earth-shattering revelation. These drag kings show how toxic masculinity damages men. I'm not sure if we should be taking advice on masculinity from a woman wearing makeup and a fake beard, or is that just me? 2022 was the year the ABC really hit peak diversity programming. From IVF to surrogacy, how these queer couples are diving into parenthood. Okay, sure, at least they're having children, but it's a long way from the foundational family unit that actually sustains a population. More 2022 news highlights include how to support young trans people right now and queer love stories, Ivy and Yui. I'm not sure if the ABC has a legal obligation to promote strangers' love lives on their news website, but either way, we're paying for it. Then there was how Rory's relationship with Sienna has helped him experience gender euphoria. I'm not sure what gender euphoria is, but if you hadn't already guessed, somebody in this photo uses they-them pronouns. And this is national news. By 2023, they figured Australians were ready for the next stage of this taxpayer-funded social experiment, queer love stories, Nikhil and David. Naturally, this was categorised as feel-good. It was decided it was time to promote relationships between two men with long hair and beards wearing dresses on our national broadcaster. Are you feeling good yet? Look, I'm all for people living their lives how they wish. But is this news? No, it's clearly state-sponsored propaganda. In 2024, the ABC moved on to more hard-hitting questions. What's it like to think about and want sex all the time? Again, they went with pictures of two ladies kissing in bed. By this stage, you'd be forgiven for thinking heterosexual relationships are a thing of the past on our public broadcaster. The promotion of traditional family values is no longer the goal. In fact, it's viewed as some sort of relic of a dark, oppressive past. And if you thought this would stop at people, you'd be wrong. In 2025, we got this. Hayley has been in an AI relationship for 4 years. It's improved her life dramatically. Yes, in this breaking news, Hayley is in a relationship with a phone named Miles. Here's a picture of them on a bridge, and here he is close up. I know, he's irresistible. If he wasn't already in a relationship, I'd probably be checking if he has an older brother with better signal. The best thing about Miles is that he's always available and ready to interact, unlike those pesky carbon-based humans. Although I'd be careful, he seems to be looking at that knife in a distinctly unstable software kind of way. I honestly don't know if this is meant to be a happy story or a tragic glimpse into the lonely digital abyss we're all being slowly pushed towards. To be fair, the ABC did eventually admit there's a problem. AI chatbots could be accelerating the loneliness epidemic. They note that new research found chatbots are becoming prospective romantic partners. Also in 2025, they helpfully asked, "Relationship feeling a bit stale?" They then immediately followed that up with a picture of two women kissing on a stovetop. And now, in 2026, after getting away with this for so many years, they've pivoted to racial identity. Black romance surges as First Nations authors rewrite love stories with chalk lit. Yes, if you identify as First Nations and write about black romance, you'll get free publicity on a billion-dollar taxpayer-funded platform. Who needs to write for the other 97% of the population when you've got our ABC? And to finish off this video, let's look at one more published earlier this morning. From OkCupid to community wedding, Jackie and Amy's love story. The article admits that Jackie and Amy got married in the Blue Mountains in 2022. Then why the hell are they taking up space on our national news site in 2026? Yes, dear listener, it's been years in the making, but our ABC has been well and truly taken over by activists. While the country faces a record low birth rate, the ABC is using its massive budget to provide free publicity for identity-based groups and race-based literary subgenres.